हाँ दोस्तों, आज मैं बात करने वाला हूँ इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ मेडिसिनल केमिस्ट्री इन ड्रग डेवलपमेंट प्रोसेस। जैसा कि आप लोग जानते होंगे कि आजकल हमारे लोगों में बीमारियाँ बहुत बढ़ रही है। कार्डियोवेस्कुलर डिसऑर्डर है, उसके अलावा क्या कहते हैं ब्रेन में बहुत सारा बीमारी आती है, उसके अलावा क्या कहते हैं एंटी बैक्टीरियल डिजीज़ है, एंटी फंगल डिजीज़ है, एंटी वायरल डिजीज़ है, एल्जाइमर्स डिजीज़ है, यानी कि बीमारियाँ बहुत बढ़ती जाती है। और मार्केट में अवेलेबल जो ड्रग्स हैं, ड्रग के साइड इफ़ेक्ट बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं और कुछ टाइम के बाद ड्रग जो होता है, कुछ टाइम के बाद वो ड्रग रेसिस्टेंट हो जाता है। ख़ासतौर से जो बैक्टीरियल रेसिस्टेंट ड्रग बहुत ज़्यादा अवेलेबल है। और फाइनल इस तरह से कहने का मतलब ये है कि जो मार्केट में जो नई ड्रग आती है उसका क्या होता है कि अलग अलग, जैसे कि एंटी कैंसर के लिए अवेलेबल मार्केट में जितने भी ड्रग्स हैं, सारे ड्रग्स के सीवियर टू क्या कहते हैं मॉडरेट साइड इफ़ेक्ट देखे गए हैं। और भी जो डिजीज़ हैं सारे चीज़ों में, अल्जाइमर्स डिजीज़ के लिए है या फिर HIV के लिए है या फिर बहुत सारा मतलब जो डिजीज़ है, तो ख़ास तौर से जो सिंथेटिक ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड होते हैं उसमें क्या होता है कि साइड इफ़ेक्ट देखे गए हैं। उसके अलावा बहुत सारी ड्रग है कि पहले के ज़माने में जो ड्रग बनी वो कुछ टाइम के बाद जो है ना ड्रग काम करना बंद कर देता है। जैसे कि एक छोट मिसाल के तौर पर जो है जो मच्छर को मारने के लिए मॉस्किटो कॉइल जो यूज़ किया जाता था, तो पहले मच्छर मरता था लेकिन अब मच्छर नहीं बन रहा है। उसी तरह से जो अलग अलग बीमारी के लिए जो ड्रग अवेलेबल है उसको खाते 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 उसका असर होना कम हो जाता है। तो होता क्या है कि आइदर बैक्टीरिया है या वायरस है या जो भी माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म है, जो टारगेट है, जो डिजीज़ को टारगेट करता है, वो क्या करता है पर्टिकुलर ड्रग को रेसिस्ट कर लेता है। तो फर्दर अदर मॉलिक्यूल को सिंथेसिस करना इट इज़ अ नीड ऑफ टाइम। तो और करते भी हैं अक्रॉस द ग्लोब, नॉट इन इंडिया। पूरी दुनिया में अगर देखा जाए तो जो मेडिसिनल केमिस्ट्री के जो साइंटिस्ट हैं, जो या फिर जो रिसर्च करते हैं, जो PhD करते हैं, ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड को सिंथेसिस करने का कोशिश करते हैं और सिंथेसिस करने के बाद उसका बायोलॉजिकल एक्टिविटी चेक करते हैं। बायोलॉजिकल एक्टिविटी चेक करने के बाद अलग अलग डिजीज़ के लिए इधर जो वायरस से उत्पन्न होता हुआ जो डिजीज़ है, बैक्टीरिया से उत्पन्न होता हुआ डिजीज़ है, उसके अलावा जो कार्डियोवैस्कुलर डिसऑर्डर के लिए जो क्या कहते हैं ड्रग्स हैं, उसके अलावा जो क्या कहते हैं अल्जाइमर्स जो आपका है सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम को जो ये करता है, उन सारी चीज़ों के लिए जो क्या कहते हैं ड्रग को डिज़ाइन करते हैं, डिज़ाइन करने का सिंथेसिस करने का कोशिश करते हैं। तो दोस्तों एक बहुत ही मतलब ख्याल रखने की ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि रिसेंट ईयर में देखा गया खासतौर से हमारे हिंदुस्तान कि रिसर्च स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द लैब एंड एंड्स टू द लैब। कहने का मतलब ये है कि बच्चे हमारे PhD करने के चक्कर में या सोचिए मेडिसिनल केमिस्ट्री में मोलिकुल बना लेते हैं। मोलिकुल बनाने के बाद फिर वो क्या कहते हैं PhD से 5 साल में PhD थीसिस जमा कर देते हैं और उसका बहुत ज़्यादा जो इंडस्ट्रियल इम्प्लीकेशन या फिर कोई ऐसा चीज़ निकल करके नहीं आता है। तो मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि आप जो भी ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री में सिंथेसिस करते हैं तो कम से कम एक टारगेट ये रखिए कि आप जो भी मोलिक्यूल को डिज़ाइन करते हैं और उसको सिंथेसिस करते हैं तो वो मेडिसिन के तौर पर निकल करके मार्केट में आए, ताकि उससे कम्युनिटी को फ़ायदा हो। और वो सिर्फ ये करने के लिए कि भाई डिग्री लेने के लिए अगर हम PhD कर रहे हैं तो फिर वो, हालांकि डिग्री तो मिल जाती है, आपको पर्सनल बेनिफिट हो जाता है, आपको जॉब भी मिल जाता है, लेकिन उससे कम्युनिटी में बहुत ज़्यादा फ़ायदा नहीं होता है। तो इसलिए मैं इनक्रेज करता हूँ कि सारे लोगों को कि मॉलिक्यूल को अच्छे से डिज़ाइन कीजिए। आप देखिए लिटरेचर को सर्च कीजिए, लिटरेचर में सर्च करने का जो अवेलेबल मार्केट में जो ड्रग्स हैं वो उसके एनालॉग बनाने का कोशिश कीजिए। और एक चीज़ ये कोशिश कीजिए कि ड्रग डेवलपमेंट के लिए जो है मॉलिक्यूल जो होना चाहिए, क्योंकि कोई भी ड्रग जो है ना पानी में घुलता है, जो ड्रग पानी में घुलेगा वही आदमी को काम करता है, वही क्या कहते हैं उसका फिर जो बायोलॉजिकल ऐसे होता है, जो इन विट्रो ऐसे करते हैं, तो वाटर सोल्यूबल ड्रग उसमें ज़रूरत होती है। उसके अलावा फिर इन विट्रो स्टडी करने के लिए जाते हैं, एनिमल स्टडी करने के लिए जाते हैं, प्लस जो क्लिनिकल ट्रायल में जो अलग अलग पेशेंट में जो ये किया जाता है, ड्रग अगर पानी में वाटर मोलिक्यूल अगर होगा, वाटर सोल्यूबल अगर होगा, तो उसका जो है ना बहुत ज़्यादा बेनिफिट होता है। दूसरी बात आप लोगों को ये ध्यान रखना है कि उसमें जो है ना मोलिक्यूल का जो मोलिकुलर वेट जो है स्मॉल मोलिक्यूल के लिए 500 से बिलो होना चाहिए। और इसमें अगर देखा जाए तो कुछ एक जो अलग अलग फंक्शनलिटीज़ हैं, जैसे कि पैराजोल बेस्ड अक्रॉस द ग्लोब अगर देखा जाए, पैराजोल ड्रग्स जो है ना बहुत ज़्यादा है मार्केट में अवेलेबल। तो पैराजोल बेस्ड ड्रग भी आप लोग सिंथेसिस करते हैं। मैं भी अपने PhD में पैराजोल बेस्ड ड्रग जो सिंथेसिस किया था, जो क्रितनोजिब है और रफ्तुनोजिब है, जो एंटी कैंसर ड्रग है, उसको मोलिकुल में टारगेट लेते हुए। और इसमें हमारी थीसिस की खूबसूरती ये थी कि मैंने एक कंपाउंड से 63 कंपाउंड सिंथेसिस किया था। तो ये चीज़ करने का कोशिश की। और दूसरी बात ये करना है कि ऑर्गेनिक सिंथेसिस करने के लिए जो इन्वायरमेंट को बहुत ज़्यादा नुकसान ना पहुँचे, मतलब इन्वायरमेंटल बेनाइन कंडीशन में। क्योंकि एक चीज़ देखा जाता है खासतौर से ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट के लिए कि ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट को जो सिंथेसिस कर लेते हैं तो सिंथेसिस करने का उसका प्यूरिफिकेशन, जो कॉलम क्रोमेटोग्राफी है, अलग अलग जो टेक्निक्स यूज़ करते हैं, बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट टास्क है। तो उसमें मतलब वेस्टेज ऑफ क्या कहते हैं केमिकल जो है कॉलम क्रोमेटोग्राफी करने के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा वेस्ट होता है, फिर सुबह से लेकर के शाम तक बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम ये हो जाता है। तो एक चीज़ ये देखा है, जैसे मैंने इन्वायरमेंटल बिनाइन कंडीशन में, यानी कि इन्वायरमेंटल बिनाइन कंडीशन क्या होगा, बिल्कुल रूम टेम्परेचर में, यानी मैंने कंपाउंड को सिंथेसिस किया, सिंथेसिस करने के बाद सिर्फ रिक्रिस्टलाइज करके, यानी कि मैं बगैर कॉलम क्रोमेटोग्राफी किए हुए रिक्रिस्टलाइज करके क्या कहते हैं कंपाउंड को क्या कहते हैं प्यूरीफाई किया था। तो वो भी कर सकते हैं आप लोग। अगर लिटरेचर अगर सर्च करें तो बहुत सारा चीज़ आपके अंदर में अवेलेबल होगा। बहुत सारे कंपाउंड ऐसे हैं जो बिल्कुल रूम टेम्परेचर में ही या फिर जो क्या कहते हैं जो एटमॉस्फेरिक जो कंडीशन है उसमें भी सिंथेसिस होते हैं। तो उसके लिए क्या कहते हैं जो MCR मल्टी कंपोनेंट सिंथेसिस है उसका भी सहारा ले सकते हैं। तो हमारे सारे बच्चों को मैं इनक्रेज करता हूँ, क्योंकि आज ही हमारे जामिया मिल्लिया इस्लामिया में क्या कहते हैं 1 मंथ क्या कहते हैं कोर्स का शुरुआत हुआ है क्या कहते हैं क्या कहते हैं मेडिसिनल केमिस्ट्री एंड ड्रग डेवलपमेंट के लिए। तो उसमें बहुत सारे डिग्नेटरीज थे। डॉक्टर अपूर्वा दत्ता जी जो क्या कहते हैं कैंसर यूनिवर्सिटी में प्रोफेसर हैं वो भी आए थे, प्लस हमारी JNU से डॉक्टर विभा टंडन जो स्पेशल सेंटर फॉर मोलिकुलर मेडिसिन में प्रोफेसर हैं वो भी आई थी। बहुत सारे लोग आए थे, तो प्रोग्राम की शुरुआत हुई है। तो मैं मतलब इसके माध्यम से मैं सोचा कि चलिए इसमें भी और सारा वीडियो बनाते हैं। तो केमिस्ट्री में भी जो लोग भी क्या कहते हैं MSc कर रहे हैं और MSc करने के बाद PhD करना चाहते हैं और क्या कहते हैं मेडिसिनल केमिस्ट्री में अगर करियर अगर बनाना चाहते हैं, मैं सारे लोगों को इनक्रेज करता हूँ कि आप लोग जो है क्या कहते हैं मोलिक्यूल को अच्छे से डिज़ाइन कीजिए। उसका क्या कहते हैं ऐसा कोशिश कीजिए कि बगैर सिंथेसिस करने के बाद बगैर कोलम क्रोमेटोग्राफी से उसको क्या कहते हैं रूम टेम्प में क्या कहते हैं रिस्टलाइज करके भी उसको प्यूरीफाई कर सकते हैं। और इन सारी चीज़ों के लिए इनक्रेज के लिए जो कॉन्फ्रेंस हुआ जिसमें डॉक्टर अपूर्वा दत्ता जो कैंसर यूनिवर्सिटी के प्रोफेसर हैं उनकी बात और डॉक्टर विभा टंडन जो स्पेशल सेंटर फॉर मोलिकुलर मेडिसिन की प्रोफेसर हैं उनकी बात आप लोगों तक पहुँचा रहा हूँ। आप लोग सुनिए और इससे फ़ायदा लीजिए।
This is something we will be talking about again and again during the next 4 weeks. And my request to you will be specifically to the participants, don't be afraid of it. As we go through this process, we'll see that medicinal chemistry as a discipline can be enjoyable. I started my career being an synthetic organic chemist. And I did my PhD in synthetic organic chemistry, did a first postdoc doing synthetic chemistry. But it is my second postdoc in the University of Kansas during early 1990s that really changed my career. I went there as a synthetic chemist, worked for 2 years as a postdoc, and at that time Taxol and anti-cancer drug was just being introduced. And we in our group there were involved in working in Taxol, in finding out the structure-activity relationship studies. And at the end of those 2 years, I went as an organic chemist. I came out as a medicinal chemist. I'm still learning, and I hope this will be for many of you a first step towards that journey where you will take a step to learn and appreciate medicinal chemistry. And I hope at the end of the next 4 weeks, it will inspire at least some of you to take medicinal chemistry as a career. It can be very rewarding, it can be very challenging, and at the end of the day, it can be a really worthwhile endeavor for you and for all of us to see what medicinal chemistry is and what it can do. Of course, it is a multidisciplinary science. Both the speakers before me have mentioned that medicinal chemistry is interdisciplinary, and that's what we will see. But the good thing is you don't have to be a master in all of the disciplines that makes up medicinal chemistry. I'm sure all of you have heard the saying, jack of all trades and master of none. But for me, medicinal chemistry, you can be a jack of all trades and be master of one, not master of none, but master of one. I started as an organic chemist. I'm still an organic chemist, but I appreciate medicinal chemistry because of my organic chemistry background. So irrespective of what your background is, if it is in molecular or in chemical sciences or biosciences or in computational area, I'm sure that you will find an area where you can contribute as a medicinal chemist. So I'm looking forward to the next 4 weeks. Hopefully it will be a worthwhile adventure for all of us. And I would like to share my experience with you, but I would also like to gain from your experience. And as one of the speakers mentioned, it is very important as a participant to ask questions. And as a teacher, it's always my job when I teach a course, I don't want it to be a one-way traffic that where I just speak and others listen. I want all of us to be participants in this journey that makes it much more enjoyable and much more worthwhile. So once again, looking forward to the next 4 weeks, and thank you once again to all the organizers, and thank you all for being here.
On the dais, and faculties who are sitting off the dais, and students, and especially the participants of the medicinal chemistry program who are going to stay here for 1 month and train themselves. First of all, I would like to thank Professor Nasimul Hada for involving me in this program. Believe me or you don't believe me, it is always my dream to be a medicinal chemist, but I could never become a medicinal chemist. That much I can tell you. But obviously I'm going to teach you tomorrow. I'll take the first lecture. But it is one of the, chemistry, or you can say it is one of the science in India which is actually dying. So it is such kind of a program which is, I would say that Jamia is doing under the, auspices of his SPARK program. It is a wonderful initiative. I would like to congratulate, and I would say that please give a big round of applause to the Jamia faculty for organizing this program. I tell you what is the problem today in terms of the medicinal chemistry. I should not start from the negative thing, but I'm still starting about it. See, medicinal chemistry is a program which is required to everybody. Whether he's a biologist, toxicologist, everybody says that there are no drugs in the pipeline, there are very few drugs in the pipeline, there are very few molecules, whether you talk about the biologicals, vaccines, or you talk about any kind of a molecules, or the more or less medicinal chemistry deals with the small molecules only. But the unfortunate thing is that there are very, very few schools or very, very few organized programs where we are teaching the medicinal chemistry. And I'm really failed to understand that how would we really train anybody? See, we are, today I'm a director of an organization, but I have always taught, and maybe from last 30 years since I've been teaching, every day I've seen, other than the NIPER, all other organizations are really reducing the component of medicinal chemistry in the chemistry program. So if you will keep on reducing this particular program, how will you train your next generation? So if you have to train your next generation, and there is a problem which anybody has to understand, or there is a point, or I would rather say it is a point of a discussion, should be there among the teaching faculty, teaching fraternity, and the board of studies, and departmental, curriculum committee, or all those committees, or maybe when we talk about the new education policy, that such kind of a programs, if you will not run this program, and if there will be no trained person to teach you about this particular program, because more or less people who used to know about the medicinal chemistry, either they are today in India, they are in industries, or there are very few people who are just pursuing this program because of their fascination, because of their own likeliness about this particular program. So I would say that medicinal chemistry program is a very difficult program. If anybody chooses this area of the research, it is really, really a difficult program. But what has happened, and what is the very, very, I would say, like we should be worried about it, that being a teacher, that most of us are either doing chemistry or doing biology. And the medicinal chemistry people who are pursuing the medicinal chemistry, the chemist says that, okay, this guy is doing medicinal chemistry because probably he or she doesn't know what is chemistry. And biologists say, no, she doesn't know the biology, so that's why she's going something half biology, fine. So nobody respects you. So nobody respects you, I shouldn't say, I should use a much milder sentence, that people don't understand, and that's why they don't respect you. And because they don't want to themselves pursue it, so they find it difficult to pursue this program. So they thought, okay, it is very easy to say that, okay, you don't know what it is, you are not able to do. Very, very recently I was attending a meeting. So one gentleman says there that, and he was a clinician, And he says that every medicinal chemist says that okay, cancer to humne khatam kar diya, diabetes bachi hai, and there are so many so all chemists say that their molecule is killing the 90% of the bacteria. There are no resistant bacteria is existing. It's not the case, and we are not saying this, and we are not trying to say this, but we are just trying to tell you whatever we have observed. And we have observed it in the in vitro condition. We have not observed it in ex vivo or the in vivo condition. So whatever data we have presented you. Whether you agree with it or you don't agree with it, that is your problem. But criticizing something, see, it is not a good thing. So I would really say that medicinal chemistry program today is one of the most required program in India. And I've been, when I was in Delhi University, I was teaching this program. I almost taught, I have developed at least 3 to 4 courses of drug discovery at the Delhi University. When I moved to JNU, there also I was teaching it in the form of the pharmacology and the drug discovery. And I found that there were very few students who were willing to take it because it was a difficult program. But the students who took it, they always appreciate it, and they say that any other program we did not ever learn so much which we have learned in this particular program. So I'm talking to the students here and specifically the participants here that this is one area that if you pursue, you will really enjoy it. Now you will say why every science is enjoyable, but I tell you why this particular program or why this particular medicinal chemistry program is enjoyable to you. Because if you really learn medicinal chemistry, if you really learn that how you have to design a molecule, whether you are designing it in the random way or you are designing it in an organized manner. Now, when you see its interaction with the receptor, and then later on you see that okay, it is interacting. Now then, when you move to the cell biology, means you will do something in cells. You may do certain biochemistry assays which are cell-free assays. Then you will do certain assays which are in the cell, and then from the cell, then you will move to the you will look into the pharmacokinetics and the pharmacodynamics of this particular molecule which you have developed at your own hands, and then you move to the toxicology, and parallelly you start working in the animal model. Whether you work in a small animal model or you work on a large animal model. So this is the journey which starts in the medicinal chemistry program, and it takes you. So what is the good thing which I said that you will enjoy it? The good thing is that if you have developed a molecule as a chemist, and now you really understand that how this molecule is really, what is happening to this molecule inside your body, and what this molecule is doing to the body where you have given it. So it really it connects you with the physiology, it connects you with the anatomy, so it is connecting you with your own self. And medicinal chemistry is mostly pursued in the area of healthcare division. And healthcare, all of us want to have have a good life, have a healthy life. And we all can see that whether it is AMR, antimicrobial research, whether it is diabetes, some of the lifestyle diseases, CVD, strokes, neurodegenerative diseases, we are really short of drugs. We are really short of the therapies. We are really having certain molecules which we have been modifying. We have been modifying those molecules and creating certain analogs and trying to work with it. But if you look into the WHO antimicrobial report of the 2019, you will find that they are saying that okay, you have been modifying the existing antibiotic please stop, do that one less, but rather create a new pharmacophore, because bacteria takes its own time to recognize the spatial structure of the new molecule rather than the existing molecule. So you may have more persistent bacteria than the resistant bacteria, and the choice of a bacteria is a route of a bacteria converting from a sensitive bacteria to the resistant bacteria. It takes certain time. So there are, I just gave you one example, but there are enormous challenges in the say medicinal chemistry research, and lots and lots. As I said, that there is a serious brain drain in our country. Most of the trained medicinal chemists and the natural product chemists are literally vanishing from our country, or they are only joining the industry system because nobody gives them job. The truth is this, that they are not getting the job which they really deserve. So, and everybody says, no, one should pursue the medicinal chemistry. So these are the few challenges of this area. But I can tell you that this particular program which you are going to have it, and I saw some of the leading speakers of all over India whom Dr. Huda has invited for this particular program. It is really going to help you a lot. And there is one thing which is missing today's students, that please, when you have a classroom teaching, or when I teach you, or anybody teaches you, or any of your teachers which in this particular program who is going to talk to you, please interact with them. Try to interact with them. They may not have time. And the second and the most important thing is that please interact among yourself also. You may think that, okay, all of our colleagues are of the same caliber, so interacting with them will not make me knowledgeable. But interaction gives you the maximum knowledge, and we should always, so in this particular program, I would say that you will be highly beneficial. It will be highly beneficial to all of you, and after 1 month, I wish that you may pursue this program in some other places wherever it is being taught. It is still 1 or 2 papers in the chemistry program. Core courses or maybe special courses are being taught in some of the universities, in Delhi universities and some other programs. It is still being taught, I think, in Hyderabad University. Also, they are teaching it as a part of the Masters in Chemistry. So, please try to pursue this particular program, and you will find that if you become a fine medicinal chemist, you will find that it will help you to grow up, to have a better vision of the science in terms of the chemistry and biology both. And if you really try to look into a medicinal chemist area, and if you really want to become a medicinal chemist, you should try to understand a little bit of biology, toxicology, pharmacology, and so that's what become a little bit challenge. Student generally avoids because he thinks, okay, it is already a difficult work it is already difficult for me to understand the organic chemistry. Now they have given me some 4 or 5 or 6 more subjects to understand to completely be a medicinal chemist. So this is what I just wanted to tell you. And I would like to just suggest, I do not know, I have not seen the program completely, but there are certain industries who are trying, not only industries, even the NEP is also saying, even university system is also saying, everybody wants to say that today we have to pursue AI/ML in drug discovery. So if Dr. Huda has not included some of the AI/ML specialists in the drug discovery portions, he may think about inviting him. And there are certain good companies have come out who are working in the area of the AI/ML in drug discovery. If you call them, they will show your students certain programs which are being run, which will show them, I'm talking about the computational programs, which are showing that how you can really design through AI ML the new molecules. But I tell you, AI, I'm telling you to read about it, but the traditional way of doing the medicinal chemistry is the most fruitful way of doing it. Doing through it, there is a very quote unquote, there is a word in silico, drug design, drug docking, and then simulation. But if you see in terms of the kind of success rate of pursue it, you will never learn it, you will never win it. So whether even in the slow and steady process, if you just keep on doing this program, this will certainly help you. Once again, I would like to thank the whole Jamia Millia Islamia fraternity, Department of Chemistry, and all other people who are involved and for taking such a wonderful initiative. And I wish all of you best for this particular program, and I hope you will learn something and you will always remember this particular program. Thank you, and thanks, and all the best to all of you.